This is the best lake in Texas. Maybe the best bass lake in the country.
It's been almost 30 years since Mickey Delamar coached kids at Mesquite High School, but the impact he had on his players remains.
I really had two ways to go. I chose the right path, and it has a lot to do with that man.
He loved everybody. He's one of those coaches who's gonna put his arms around you, tell you he cares about you.
Coach Delamar doesn't really know this, but he's the reason why I went to University of Arkansas.
That's what it was all about. It was all about kids.
Growing up, Mickey loved sports and was the fastest kid on the Arkadelphia High School football team.
Gosh, I didn't weigh but 145 pounds, but I could run a 4.340, 23, right there.
Mickey and I played football together at Ouachita Baptist. In the spring of 1970, we both began our careers, me with the Dallas Cowboys and Mickey with the Mesquite Skeeters.
I was in awe at that stadium. This was before Memorial now, but that stadium was bigger than Ouachita's.
After 7 years in Mesquite, Mickey took a job in Richardson and made such an impression on my teammate Leroy Jordan, whose son Lee played for Mickey, that when the Mesquite job opened, Leroy called the superintendent.
These are the notes that the superintendent took from that phone call that he got from Leroy Jordan.
Well, he talked about him being a stabilizing force. The most important thing was he was one the kids looked to.
Mesquite hired Mickey in 1987, and he did what no head football coach ever does. He taught a class.
I didn't know any of the teachers. I didn't know any of the kids. And I wanted those kids to know me.
And think about this. The relationship that the head coach has with the other faculty is critical. And think about what that did to cement that relationship.
In Mickey's 8 seasons, the Skeeters made the playoffs 5 times, won 2 district titles, and beat North 6 times in a row.
That had never been done by either team.
He served as Mesquite ISD's athletic director for 12 years, joining the Texas State Athletic Directors Hall of Honor in 2006. But Mickey Delamar's legacy is with the kids he coached and the lives he impacted.
He had terrible circumstances and still made it.
I ended up in jail the night before I was supposed to get on the plane. Mickey came and got me that morning, took me home to get my bags, and got me to the airport with like 10 minutes to spare. I just knew that I was fixing to miss out on everything in life.
My father actually died in prison. He went in and out of prison his whole life, and mother was addicted to drugs and stuff like that. So Mickey was a father figure to me.
I had jumped offside, so I had to run some extra sprints, and I was pretty delirious by the time I got to that point.
I didn't even think about calling. Well, there wasn't a 911. I just said, we need to get him to Dr. Joey.
Mickey had experienced somebody having a heat stroke when he was in college. Because of Mickey Delamar and because of the big man above is the reason I'm here today.
It didn't make any difference how good they were, how bad they were. They were my kids, and I was going to take care of them.